Hi guys, it's been a few days since the 53rd Prague Go Tournament concluded, and we do have some very good results. We left off after rounds 1 and 2. Hopefully you saw some of your favorite players play in this tournament. 6 professionals, a couple top amateurs, and many regular amateurs. 180 plus people showed up, and first let's take a look at the final results. And here we have it. Lukas Podpera wins by SOS with 5 wins and 1 loss. His only loss coming from Andrii Kravets, who comes in second SOS at 178. That means his opponents won. His opponents and his opponents' opponents, their opponents won 31 games. Their opponents' opponents won 178 games, so one slightly lower. Andrii Kravets, his only loss came from Mateusz Surma. Also, you could say this is tied for fifth, tied for first, or tie break decided the see. And so Kim Dohyup came in also 5-1, losing only to Lukas Podpera. His SOS was a little bit lower, and so that was the tie breaks deciding it. No one went undefeated, and so it was quite a good, exciting tournament. But if you guys look at the tournament details, there's not a huge discrepancy amongst the prize money as long as you came in one of the top spots, which just fit perfectly for this tournament. Also, top 5 EGF players got prize money as well. So Lukas Podpera got probably 700 euros plus 600 euros, 1300 euros. Andrii Kravets probably got the second, which is 1,050 euros, which is broadly about the same. So what do you guys think of the cash distribution? I think it's okay. Everyone makes some money here. All right, so next we have Stanislaw Freijlak. He because he lost 2 games, also very stacked, and he never got to play Lukas Podpera. So he has the highest SOS, but with 2 losses, he is 4th. Mateusz Surma is also with 2 losses, losing to number 1 and number 3, comes into 5th. Valerii also got an impressive 4 wins, however with 2 losses coming in early, one against Stanislaw, one against Xing Yuhang at here. He had to play some lower ranked players. As a result, he did get back up and played Ali Jabarin, a professional, who comes into 7th. Andrii Kravets comes into 8th. These players have 3 wins each. Xing Yuhang, I believe I have this guy on Fox. Because his club is called UK Glasgow. There's a guy called Glasgow something on the on Fox. It is a 9-dan, and I think I am 0-4 against this guy. So so if this guy is 4-0 against me, then granted we are like 8-4 against Andrii Kravets. So this tournament was really stacked. The number 9 player, if it's the right person, beat us a lot. And another professional comes into 13th place, Yancy Mara, 3 wins. And Benjamin Guinazia comes into 15th place, the lowest finish for the pro. Benzero, his official certificate is going to be awarded at the European Go Congress. So Benzero is able to play in the World Amateur Go Tournament coming up in 2 weeks in Canada. So yeah, I will turn the lights on, leave the results here, and let me know if any of these surprised you, and we'll leave them here for a few seconds. There is light. And yeah, so very, very interesting tournament. The first 2 rounds we covered, and now let's take a look at some of the memorable games. Remember, this is how it unfolded. Very even distribution of prize money. And we'll start. Oh wow, round 3. Oh wow, Andrii Kravets, Stanislaw, very nice. Dohyup, Lukas, Podpera. How did this game go? We were looking for that too. Okay, so we got a few games from round 3. And in round 4, Lukas, Podpera, Andrii Kravets, interesting. Dohyup, Benzero. We're a little tight on here, so let's Ali Jabarin, we gotta include at least one of his games. Surma versus Kravets, Lukas versus Ali. Yeah, we got enough of their games. Stanislaw, Dohyup. This all good. And then for round 6, wow, I'm surprised with Dohyup not playing Stanislaw, that they would not have. Interesting. So okay, Valerii, Ali, we have to pick and choose our favorite games. So these are the picked ones, and let's take a look. Hopefully we got a good coverage of your favorite players in here. Well, certainly these are my the games that jumped out to me the most. So this is my selection of most interesting games. Unfortunately, I haven't seen them yet, so I don't know for sure. But this is gonna be good. So let's go.
Game paused.
Game paused. What is that? All right. Round 3, Andrii Kravets, Stanislaw. This was one of the heavyweight matchups. Andrii Kravets, 2-time last 2 European champions, so undisputed. And Stanislaw just being very active recently, and seems to be in very good form. We talked about that last video. This invasion is a very, very good one, and I remember looking at Stanislaw's games a little bit before, a long time ago, years ago, and this kind of invasions, I didn't think he was really into these kinds of invasions, but it's very good to see. I would have expected something like this, there, even a capture, probably a turn, but yeah, this invasion is what I would have played, so very good. Very good to see Stanislaw picking up the aggression meter. And this press is a good move. You guys may have seen some AIs wanting black to play this knight's move, but when you're under attack, Sente is very, very important. And so here black takes Sente and is going to be out of trouble for now. Yeah, this makes a lot of sense. Wow, this fighting, interesting. Yes, don't want to connect the peep. I think this feels very nice too for black. If there's no cutting problems, then this feels very good. If black could exchange into the corner and then get this shape, that would be almost perfect. But in Go, nothing is super perfect. So black doesn't go for that. Black plays here. This is a peep. It does allow white to connect, however, which I guess it could be a trap. The move, I'm sure, is to surround white from the outside. So let's see how Stanislaw responds. Another invasion. This is perfect. I remember one game where Stanislaw played the NA pro Alexander Chi, and it was Stanislaw made a moyo, and the invasions made it very, very good for Alex. So I wonder if that's where Stanislaw kind of started with the switching up the styles a little bit. Okay, so another invasion. This is very, very good. Black responds with that one thread. Maybe white is now able to play something like this. This is not possible. So something like this would connect white to the upper side. And once white connects to the upper side, this is going to be black's territory all destroyed. So just one little exchange and white is able to play what white wanted earlier. So seems like white is gaining here. It's still very, very even. White cuts, black fixes, white plays here. Feels like black getting sente is pretty happy for black, but it's hard to actually find something. What we can think about is this, but this is going to be a ko of some kind, at the best. This game has finished. We went over the results a few minutes ago. You can check that out by, if you're watching on YouTube, going back, and if you are watching on Twitch, you can see check out my homepage with the video. Okay, so black gets sente. This feels a little bit good for black, and white not invading on the lower right seems. I wouldn't be surprised if black is now ahead. Yes, black is now ahead, although going so close to the white corner. Interesting. So here comes white invading again. Very nice to see Stanislaw play in these invasions. It's very aggressive, and it's how it's invading is how you do the maximum amount of damage to the opponent. So okay, this result, this is a very interesting result. Yeah, as white, just a move like this is safe, but white was not satisfied with that. Another idea is Atari from the outside and then play in this, but this leaves black an Atari, so it's hard to choose either way for either side. It's very interesting. I wonder if this move is necessary, and extend here is very big, and this is still a code to cut. Interesting. I don't know. Okay, so white Ataris, black Hanes. Ooh, Hane may be too close to the white corner thickness. Maybe the AI may want black to run out. This did feel very, very good for black. This move is a very, very good point. So here, let's see if it's still very good for black. Yes. Stanislaw jumps. This is very interesting. So yeah, this Panuki much better than Hane and Connect with the same number of moves. Okay. Oh, I see. Okay, black connects, and now look for white to pad the damage. This is really this fighting went really badly for white. Connected on the bottom. Yeah, gotta capture this somehow, and then yeah, seems like black just couldn't fight there. Okay. Okay. So in the game, white played it down, and then black honeyed connect. This is very, very painful for white to have to capture there. Yeah, the move is here, but I think white would rather have this shape, and even letting. Yeah, this is a classic. I went for the capture, but I didn't gain anything, and then I lost my groups kind of result for white. So Andrii displays some very, very strong fighting skills, especially on the defensive end, which is very interesting. Don't expect anything more to happen in this game. Black comfortably wins. Wow, this fighting went very, very interesting. So this Hane block turned out to be very detrimental for white. Right now it still looked very, very good for white. After the Hane block, maybe jump. This seems very strong. Here white decided to capture this one stone, thinking maybe black plays there and then white connects. But yeah, this just went super well for black. Here, if white cuts, this is slightly good for black. If white does what we suggested, this is probably about right. Maybe like this is about right. Interesting. Just a straight up connect. Okay, straight up connect. Interesting. So here white really went for the attack, but before the attack materialized, black took the stone, the panuki, and that was too good. Yeah, and then white kept going on the attack because there was nothing more to do. White got the territory destroyed. Okay, Andrii showing some very nice defensive fighting skills. Next game is Kim Dohyup versus Lukas Podpera. Watch this guy, Kim Dohyup. He is an extremely territorial player when he plays against me, especially. He plays a lot of moves on the second line. This is all Joseki. Okay, so all normal. But the thing to remember with this type of player, whoever always gets lots and lots of territory and very solid shapes, is to remember that they have the solid shapes. They are not weak. They do not have weak shapes. Just because you are more on the outside does not mean that does not mean that you have the thickness advantage, which means that at this point I was very surprised. I'm very surprised to see black just do something like this. Expect the invasions, the attachments, these invasions. Didn't expect black to just reduce. This is not how I remembered this guy. Maybe he thinks Europeans are more fond of the middle of the board, and he's adjusting. Maybe. In any case, protecting both sides of this territory for white is very good. It's very nice, and so white takes a bit of a lead. Yeah, if you play against a player who gets very small, very solid territories, it's usually not the most efficient territory. So if he runs out of groups to attack, it becomes a very easy game, and white has definitely accomplished this. So paradoxically, the players who go for the territory actually wants to go on the offensive, the attacks, and so it's like paradoxically you play a lot more defense. Okay, so the game now, interesting. It felt like white pushing through the middle is very good, but here white continued, and black was able to find one little bit of weakness in the white shape, and the game evens out again. Note how white lost some territory here, and there's always this middle cut. Okay, so this game continues very, very close, and this move is a good example of this territory. It's a very small amount of territory, but this move is about keeping the black group totally strong. And so entering the middle game here, wow, this move, yeah, it's Sente for black, so I guess this is a big move. And oh, I don't like this connect by black. Beforehand, this is just a slight lead for white. This corner is a very big double Sente move. After black connects, white can play this move in Sente, and then there's only one cut left in the white shape. But white doesn't have to do protect the cut. White will likely go into the corner first, and then sort of expand on the top territory. And what are you gonna do later? Are you gonna cut and then have white, play a peep and then surround more points in the middle? So this connect is a little bit too small. In the game, white peeps to strengthen the middle a bit. Push. I guess the push doesn't hurt. The key. Oh, I see. He Ataris. Okay. I don't actually like this, and we see white's AI evaluation drop rapidly. I'm sure just Hane and connect would be, this is a move. When white pushes and plays this, I'm sure black should capture this and then allow white to play, but only play in Gote. And then the black move is not to play there, it's to continue attacking the white group overall. So, well, I hope it's not there. Alright, yeah. Playing here is minus 7 points. So this would be an even game. Again, white is losing a lot of the lead because a Sente is turned into a Gote move. In the game when black extended, there's no ko here, but black needs to play another move. And so this result was about the same as if white just Hane connected in Sente. So in fact, white is probably, white loses a little bit here, but over here on the top, white can play the attach very, very well now. In the game, white doesn't play the attach on the side, white plays the attach in the middle to capture black stones. This was very, very well done by white. After this, there's no more problems with any white connection moves. So this is definitely white, excelling in the large endgame stage. So this went very, very well. However, game itself is still relatively close. Let's see. So it goes into the end game. Black just blocks. This feels very small, but there is more Sentes later. Okay, so white still has a slight lead at this point, but with the block, yeah, it's just can't imagine this Gote being, that useful. Okay, so oh yeah, this is also a reverse Sente move. Well done by white, by Lukan. What? This? Do you have to? Okay. Interesting. So here white was, well, white just made two eyes. Is that enough? Okay, all right. White loses a lot of the advantage here, but keeps going into the end game. This is a very, very close game. Very nice. Aha, very nice. The squeeze, everything using Sente. Feels like white gained slightly over here. Okay. Okay, some more Sentes. And this game is going into the small end game in white's favor. This is a very high quality game, and black played here. Interesting. There's a cut and a ko. So it was a 3-point lead, and now it is a 3.5-point lead. So white ends up winning. Very good job by Lukas. I believe he is the only player. Okay, this is a mistake. I believe he's the only player in the tournament to take down Kim Dohyup, and we saw some very nice play in this one. No white group was seriously threatened the entire game. Next we have maybe the guy on Fox, and then Valerii, who is the Paris champion. Okay, so beginning is like this. Black played a shoulder hit and then these moves. Good. Yes, this is the next move here. Valerii seems to have studied some Joseki, some AI very much. So looks pretty good. This is about even, but yeah, and then he also doesn't save the 4 stones, which is probably correct. Okay. Black. Oh my God, this is very very offensive. This is oh, Valerii ended second in Paris. Aha. Yes, that's right. The black moves, it's huge risk of coming out of this empty-handed, and yeah, I don't like how black just went for the, it's like it's almost like a naked aggression kind of a thing. Okay, so in the game, very okay. Here, this part, black transitions to surrounding some territory, which is pretty nice. There's a bit of a issue with white's shape here, which is probably why black might need to finesse this a little bit, which is why white played relatively solidly here. But this could be black catching up in the game. Definitely feels like this part is where black gained a little bit on white. This top though, losing a few points, still black did capture that. So overall, after attacking white and having white surround some territory here, black did a very good job recovering from that and then transitioning into the territory. And so black does have this territory now, and well, this is surprising. Black didn't go for this, and the game is very even. So Valerii, this feels like it's a good exchange for white. Okay, later on white just connect. Valerii, connect. Can you do that? I don't know. Okay, yeah, this is very well done by black here. Interesting. So white just connects, allows black to get a very good position here. Good job, black. Okay, Valerii is no slouch, goes after white's middle weaknesses. And here this is a probing sort of attack designed to strengthen the middle cut. So if black has 2 eyes, black is not going to connect the cut. Okay, this is very interesting game. A very interesting game. White extends in order to block, but I'm sure the move now is to play this one, right? Or to play here. Both of these are reasonable. I think whenever you see moves like this, white is preparing for something. In this case, it's probably white connects. Connecting is too close to the black corner, which is too strong. So ideally, white would play something like this, but maybe white feels the territory pressure. and connect. So this allows black to hane, and this feels quite good for black again. You know, White just wasn't able to surround that much territory in it's hard to find anything better though. So it's okay. So black jumps. This is a good find too. Just gets it in sente. This move, I don't know. Maybe it's my inclination is to play an extension move, but black plays near the middle. Let's ask the AI if it was a good move. Black by 6.8, black by 4.7. So not so bad. My initial inclination was here, but probably the connect was probably good too. Extend out. Extend out is a good move too. Interesting, very interesting. Here I definitely think it's better for White to continue playing here and go onto the sides instead of going into the middle. Yeah. Okay, but White plays here. Oh, White's getting ready to cut black off. Okay, they never played the third line that I wanted, but they they are in agreement. So the end game here goes. Interesting, and there's only small end games left. Black has given up some of the lead, which is interesting. I'm sure now black still has a bit of a lead. 5 points. Interesting. This pushing in definitely lost a bit. Okay. So black has an ever so slight lead coming into the end game. Comes down to the ko. Having won the ko, I'm sure this black lead is now a bit larger than before. Still 2 points is not a large lead. So this came down to a very, very close game. Very interesting. Black gives up the ko, and actually White has a 3.5 point lead. Wow, black must be kicking himself after seeing the AI scores here. They never played the sides that I wanted them to play, so I'm sure black regrets not playing here. Okay. So, okay. So White actually has the advantage now. Okay, only a little bit. Okay. Let's see what happened. Okay, White connects, and White has like a 3 point lead. This is almost a insurmountable lead. Okay, White needed to connect back, maybe play here and connect here, but oh no, not connect there. Atari in, yeah, right, Atari in, and then keep destroying territory. In the game, White gave up these 2 stones. I'm sure these 2 stones were bigger, so black is now back ahead by 2.5. Very interesting plays here. Yeah, White needed to connect that. And then, I don't know if it's these moves or some other things. Interesting. All right. So the final fight, White destroys middle territory, black destroys 2 stones, and this is where black ends up winning in the end game. Interesting. Okay, we're not gonna dwell too much on this. This is Valerie's 1 of 2 losses. That game knocks Valerie to 1 and 2, and as a result, Valerie ended only 4 and 2 in the tournament and dropped down to play a lot of the lower ranked players. Next we have Lukas Podpera. He's undefeated. He's the only one to take down the Korean Kim Dohyup versus Andrii Kravets, the two-time reigning current European champion. The game starts surprisingly with Lukas going for a Moyo style. It's very interesting. And feels like White is doing well around here, but White is only barely ahead. I wonder if White should be a little bit more solid. Okay, so this is, even though this was a Moyo, it quickly solidified into short territory. Still feels like White has more, but okay, the game is now no longer going to be decided on the basis of a few points of territory. Black invades, White goes for the strong attack. Yeah, this is all good. I'm just play the Atari, Andrii. Why don't you? You played the double Hane to play this Atari. Why are you gonna save the move, right? So Black ends up playing here. Not that it's a problem, but the Atari is okay. So this still revolves around a lot of good reading. Cut, extend. Let's see who's able to win this fight. Wow. Crazy. Turn, play here. The problem is this fight he may spill over to the left. So for example, White plays here now. If Black plays this move in Sente, which it is, oh my god, it is Sente. This is not alive locally, so this is very bad for White. It's a very bad situation for White. 5 liberties. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. White needs to play on the inside now. So even though this was a capture, this is. I don't see how White is gonna survive on the left. Okay, their exchange. Okay, Black plays here. This is to make this capture totally Sente. It is a good idea. So Black plays all the Sente moves and then goes for the capture on the lower left corner. Nice. Nicely done by Lukas here. What? Oh, connects to the middle. This is accepted to be dead. I can't see how White is gonna be okay after losing this corner too. This is surely this is too much. Okay, this is 7 points by Black, which is about right. So in the game, Black goes for a little more, connects the stones back in the middle. But this move, I'm sure Lukas is gonna regret this. So there's a tiger mouse move here, and you're gonna make another tiger mouse move here. Why don't we play here and connect the stone back next? And this way we have this stuff, which granted it's not perfect, but at least we could jump here. Okay, this is actually very defensive, even though it's very aggressively making more territory. Alright, so now the game is a bit closer. Interesting. So Black has to have a conservative capture, but I'm sure he's gonna connect, right? Yeah, he connects. And, Andrii cuts. Is this all that White can get? This is acceptable. This is quite acceptable for Black, right? No, this is not. Oh, right. Interesting. So in the game, Black plays here with the Atari. What is Black supposed to do here? Connect? Connect. This is very hard to play. Can't. The reason is there is this thing. There is you can't just play something random because there is this thing. it's here, and then throw. You don't have to throw in, and then there's this problem. So black Ataris here, white plays here, very nicely done. The next move is Hane, Atari, and then Atari in ko. So if black just plays here, there's a potential ko. So black fixes that, and oh my god, wow, Lukas must be really kicking himself after this one. Cut his sente as we discussed, and then this. Very nice squeeze. Once again, Andrii Kravets shows his fighting abilities. And this is just going to live after this squeeze. Okay. Alright. Wow, white only by 4.5. This is wow, this is actually very close. White by 5. Wow. Even despite living, white is not ahead by that much. Well, in fact, this is a very even game. Okay, very surprising, and wow. Nice. So white really won after this stuff. Okay. I see. White basically white gave up some value here. I'm sure capturing the side. Well, okay. Very interesting game. Andrii survived, but it was not the end. This actually is the end. Wow. White by 5.5. So they played the rest of the end game, and nothing much happened, and the game recorders didn't get it. So now after that game, we have Andrii Kravets and Lukas and Kim Dohyup all losing games. So everyone has lost games up to there. We'll take a look at one game of Ali. This is also the player from Glasgow, who has a very good record against us on Fox. By the way, guys, I don't know. Do you guys know where all the European players practice? And I say this because I see Cheater, which is Pavel Lissi and Freda. They play on KGS a lot. Dominic Bovis as well on KGS. I don't see the rest of them practicing much, especially on Fox. I see Andrii Kravets on Fox. Do you guys know how they practice? I mean, how I practice is I play on Fox, and then whenever someone shows me some stuff, I look it up with AI, and that's how I learn. I learn secondhand knowledge from AI, secondhand smoking from AI. So okay, so this is the AlphaGo Joseki. Okay, Ali is black, white is okay now. I don't know if this feels like black gained over here. Okay, only barely, so it's still okay, but it does feel like white wants to survive on the bottom instead. So as a result of this, black is now quite ahead. Interesting. Yeah. Okay. So let's continue. Maybe this move needs to be like a jump out, like a more efficient move. I'm not sure. Maybe a Hane connect, force black to strengthen here with a move. I don't know. Anyways, black has totally turned the tables. But Ali playing Hane and connect, and it's not bad. Okay, it's only slightly bad. Okay, black starts a ko. White squeezes in to start a ko. This is a good idea. I wonder if black is gonna not answer the call. He does answer. Yeah, this is an annoying call threat, but I don't think it's big enough, sadly. Yeah, I'm sure White is gonna just take the call, and the game is very close now. Interesting. Maybe the move is to play a more bigger Atari, but that's also not good. To capture this. This is also good for White. Interesting. All right. So this game now is only slightly good for Black now. Oh, but what happened? White played here. Oh my God. Okay, this is a very defensive move. I see what's going on. White feels very nice and comfortable in the game. So this defensive move is played. Another move would be here, invasion, or jumping into the middle and reducing. Okay, this is a shape move, by the way. However, with Black being so strong over here on the bottom, probably White doesn't feel bad making these exchanges, or even, when Black connects, just ignore it. When Black Ataris, just ignore it again. When Black is able to play this move, this is almost a perfect attack. And looking at how defensive White is, feels like White was had. Okay, so the attack against the group commences, and here Black does a very good job of pushing White into the White thickness. Even though White captured the top, it's still a very good game for Black. Oh my God, we missed this cut. I see. So this is really falling apart for White. Okay, interesting. Seems like White got some compensation, although not enough. But wow, this was a very high quality game. They both played some very good moves, but in the end it was Black winning by a significant amount, 9.5. I think the problem was after White won the call, White felt very happy about the position, played a slow move, allowed Black to attack, everything was in Sente. Even though White captured the top, Black captured the bottom, and Black just had too much territory. So yeah, it was actually just an even game, and Black actually had a lead going into the call, which made it harder to judge. I just won a game when I was behind by 70. Nice. I won a game when I was behind by 80. And it was a tournament game. Alright, this is Andrii Kravets versus Mateusz Surma, the two highest ranked players at 2P and 3P. Begin this fighting Joseki. More fighting. This cut is a must-play move. Good. Jump. Okay, this is pretty nice. Just regular fighting it out. Yeah, this I am familiar with this kind of positions. This fight seems a little bit good for White. Ooh. Oh, this really escalated. So here Black is putting it all on the line, capturing the 5 White stones. Black is not alive on the corner either. So White commences with a peep. Another move there. This move may lose liberties, which I don't like. White connects, Black has to live on the inside. Okay, so in this case, this was a successful fight for White so far. White has a 16-point lead by Mateusz Surma. Connect. Yeah, connect is great. This is pushing and cutting. Yeah, we can see here how Black's Andrii is fighting, like when he went on the offense and then he put it all on the line to capture White, and this just blew up in his face. Okay, so yeah, this is designed so that this push and cut is gonna not work. Of course, this is still Sente though, which is gonna. I don't see how Black survives on the top here. So it's very tough. If White captures this, the left is alive. I can't see how this is gonna be. Yeah, White by 32. So White by 24. So when White plays here, Black is gonna have to live on the top, and then White could just Atari and capture the black stones. I think what's going on is this. Mateusz Surma is already in counterattack capture black mode. So White Ataris gives Andrii a chance to play this. I'm sure this was unexpected, but you know, as long as White still plays that move and then plays here, captures the top, still totally fine. Okay, and so this results in, okay, this move, he definitely needs to take the liberty, right? It's not perfect, but nothing is perfect, so okay. Okay. Interesting. I see there was one problem from before, which was now Black may have a chance to sort of engage in this liberties race with the group. And that would be very annoying to deal with for White. So it wasn't all, you know, peaches for White, something like this. Yeah, it wasn't like all totally good for White. So okay, maybe White. Okay, it was a little more complicated than I gave the game credit for. Okay, but White, you know, pulls back from the brink and captures this. Should still be a very good game by White. Yeah, White by 26. Okay. I don't know about this move, but should be okay. Hmm? Let's see. Okay, I don't know why White didn't respond here, but this must be Mateusz Surma really, you know, just coasting to his victory now. Okay. Doesn't this feel like it's going badly for White? The corner died, and then the middle died too, so... Huh? Yeah. This happens a lot, don't worry. Probably should go for this kind of a ko. This happens a lot, don't worry. This happens a lot. Alright, so what happened later was Black connected, captured the middle and captured the corner and saved this group. I can't believe it. And Black is ahead by 2 points. Nice. Nicely done, Andrii. Cool. He keeps going for the bottom. And actually, by saving the territory on the bottom, Mateusz goes up by 11 points at the end here. Wow. This game was very crazy and full of surprises. Very interesting. Did the right hand side die? No, black can always live here. Okay, so the right hand side is alive. Okay, this is all exchanged. Oh my god, what am I seeing with this move? White by 19. The initial feel is this, but this is black having 4 liberties to white's 3, so this is not gonna work for white. The other move is this and this. This is 4 versus 3, so this would work for white for sure. I don't see anything that black could do actually, so the move is gonna have to be an Atari and then this. I guess this is interesting. So this is black surviving. Here, and this would be a ko. Interesting. Ah, I see. So this is gonna be just a ko. Alright, so this is gonna be a ko, except white is gonna wait and then play something like maybe capture the corner, and then black is gonna play here, and then white is gonna start the ko. White can win the ko, so black is gonna have to play this move, white will play there and here. Ah, that's what's going on here, okay. But instead white plays here. The shape is very ugly, but maybe it's gonna be okay. Certainly black cannot just connect. In the game black makes a ko, okay, and then plays here. And white is now, unfortunately, white now has to throw in for the ko. But that's okay, white plays here. Okay, and then white's gonna throw in for the ko. White pushes. Okay. Connecting is a very, very good ko thread. You know, it's sente, it's points. Okay, and so they're gonna end up fighting the ko for a bit. Okay. Okay, this ko thread lost some points. Okay, black plays here. That's not a ko thread, right? Okay. Yeah, white by 7 before white by 4. Okay, so there was, you know, white was gonna win the ko no matter what. How did I see? Black played this move. I see. So white's gonna capture. Okay, connects. All right. So we go into the end game heavily white favored. 6.4. Good. So Andrii Kravets is gonna lose to Mateusz Surma. Nice. So after this, Andrii also loses. Right. In the end, it was round 5. White by 6.5. Nice. So Andrii Kravets' only loss came from this guy and not Dohyup, huh? So I wonder how they didn't play. Alright, Stanislaw Dohyup. This is a heavyweight matchup. I like how Stanislaw played the force line, 4 spaces, kind of like how we did. Good. Unfortunately, this feels good for white. White destroyed all the territory and everything. How did this happen? Well, one too many presses. I'm sure the move is to strengthen back like this. One too many presses allowed white to force black to play too many moves around the white corner and the thickness. White destroyed all the territory. Oh my god. 3 stones are gone. And the bottom corner is gone. Okay. Okay. I do like experimenting with 4-space extensions. Let's just say after this game I don't expect Stanislaw to play 4-space extensions much more. Okay, anything happened later? Ah, he reduced white's lead down to 9. But he ended up dying in the middle here, so unfortunate. Yeah, the beginning fight was just way too bad. The 4-space extensions. Alright, let's look at Kim Dohyup first. Versus Surma. Oh, I remember this one. So the last round they had number 2 not play number 3. They both played number 1 before, so, and they had number 1 not play against number 4. I don't know how the pairing worked. Okay, so here you'll see again Kim Do-hyuk going for the very low third line stuff. Although surprisingly, well, this feels very good for black, but it's only slightly good for black. Interesting. Okay. White plays this. Connect. Plays here. Capture. He didn't capture. He played this. Okay. I guess it's hard to find a co-threat, so black finds the co-threat first and then white fixes. I think this is white, getting it back, which is good. But this is a classic territory attack. You attack by having a lot of solid territory, and then you accept whatever fighting comes. And this does feel like a good fight for black locally. Okay, white connects, black pushes out, and then this move, Atari, interesting. Black connects on the side. This move, okay, I'm surprised it was not. I'm surprised it was not an Atari, but I think black is looking at this push and just saying, okay, black is very strong over here. You don't do anything to me. Interesting fight. Yeah, the top right was a huge corner for white, so white actually has an easy time here. I remember watching this part. I think the move was here, and then here, and then here, and then when the push happens, play this. Oh, right, playing this wouldn't work. Play this, and I think this was good. It was very difficult to play this though. I think it was here. Oh no. I think it was here. Yep. So for black, yeah, this was not going to work. Yeah, so that, I think that was it. When white harness, black has to play on the back, and then white was going to be able to extend and live comfortably. And that's all white needs to do. It was very hard to read. There was one more thing here. When white connects, this is the problem. Push this. This. No, not this. anyways, this was very, very complex. Anyway, if you play here, it's gonna be bad because black first Ataris and then squeezes and then connects back this way for only 2 liberties for white. So if this move happens and then squeeze, I think, well, yes, it was here, connect. It looks like black needs to connect and white captures, but black plays here. And white Ataris, it looks like, come on, 3 liberties. Of course I'm gonna get 3 liberties. But no, white actually does not have 3 liberties. So this was, and then that was here. Very, like, it was almost like it was like too perfect, you know, it's just not enough liberties. So the key was white needed to play this Hane, but he didn't do it. First he did this, which was fine. It seemed like it would work, but then he played this, and he did Hane. Yeah. So now you still can't do that because of this. Yeah. So I believe the move had to be here. Anyway, it was very, very difficult to read out. But this also works. After this, white can play this this move, and with this Atari capture these black stones, and that would be fine. Black can play this. This is very big, saving the group, but then white is gonna live on the bottom by squeezing. In the game, white went straight for the bottom to survive, and I guess that was gonna be okay, but white really needed to play this, have black Atari, and then capture on the right. This is very close now. Yeah, white cut these stones and then died. So Surma was not happy with that. He played this. He played this. This was a very, very interesting fight. But at this point, white is not gonna be alive, so black now just has to survive, and it wasn't that difficult. Okay, don't know why black played this move. Okay, I think. Oh, yeah, right. This move later, white was going to be, you know, there's an eye here, so this was just a sente move. Okay, so white went for this group, but it was just not enough. I'm sure. So in hindsight, it's probably better for white to first connect and then think about the rest. But it may not be enough, you know, liberties. Of course, white wants to first play the throw-in. And this is already a seki. And black needs to play this too. And then white probably plays here, but that's the ideal case. Black probably cuts on the outside first and tries stuff. Yeah, okay. Anyways, Surma loses in the fighting and just totally gets destroyed in the fighting, loses one group and then another group. And this was, I think, one of the most lopsided victories. This is black by 60 points. Okay, yeah. Don't know how. Yeah. Okay. Good. So remember how this is played. It's the territory attacker. He first gets solid territory, then you accept every fight possible that comes your way. So in this game, black actually didn't quite get that because early on, black lost a huge corner which gave White the territory lead. So White actually had a very easy game. And especially here, when Black really went for the attack, it was not so easy. It was not so easy to attack. Right now, White could have done all kinds of moves. I'm sure the move was to Atari and capture this. No. It was just a turn, probably. Okay, yeah, it was a turn, but they were in fighting mode, and just remember, this is what you do. You accept all the fighting if you have the territory, which means you also have the thickness. And if you're the opposite end, you do the opposite. You don't accept a lot of the fighting. You have to continue to develop yourself. And the last game, we have another last of the round 6. This is for like 4th place. They're both 3 and 2, I believe, and Stanislaw shows very, very good form. Kills the corner. I can't believe White just lets the corner die like that. But there's more problems, and this game was actually very, very good too. Stanislaw had a huge lead, but by going for the capture against the White group, he gives it all, he squanders it all. So far so good, but here Black loses a lot. I'm sure the move was to block, to get at the liberties. He played here, and then this move, that was very nice. So I wonder if this would be any different. It's slightly better, but still this is Black losing a lot of the advantage. I guess here Black already is losing advantage. I don't quite know what the move is here. Okay. Anyways, Black gets into a huge amount of trouble like this. This kind of thing is really what you don't want to have happen. You attack something, you have a free attack, you're in no danger yourself, but if you start committing to the opponent, you start committing to capturing the opponent, and all of a sudden you're at huge risk. And yeah, this was a game like that. Yeah, he just had to peep and then block. I guess it's a block. No. Hard for me to find the move. I guess maybe it's here to capture as much as possible. No, I have no idea. Okay, anyways, he finds himself in a lot of trouble, and at the end here, Black had to fight this ko, and the game is very, very even. Oh no, the game was like turned into an advantage by White, and here again, don't know where the co-threats are gonna come from, but maybe connect. White is now actually doing quite well, but in the game, White was so happy having finally, found safety and getting home, that White extended here, just gave up a few stones, survived, but this allowed Black to keep a 10-point lead, and this is a lead that Black is gonna have going into the end game. Didn't play the strongest endgame, but he played the safest endgame, and that's the result here. Like a 6 or 7 point lead was insurmountable. So at the end here, this was great. Throw in and then push and then Atari. Nice little Tetsuji to to end the game. And with the ending of this game, we have come to the end of our highlights of the Prague tournament. Many of those games we haven't seen before, and let's see. Congrats to Lukas, Podpera, Andrii, Kravets, Kim Dohyup, Stanislaw. These guys all will have significant prize money. 5-1. It's a pity Andrii didn't get to play Kim Dohyup. Valerii didn't get to play a lot of the top. Xing Yuhang lost in the final round, else he would have been where Surma was, something like that. Ali went 3-3, probably pretty fair. Ben0 went 2-4, and he lost to Benjamin Tuber at the end, really bummed out of this tournament. -8. Andrii Krummel had a great tournament. He beat Ben0. He beat Ben0. And this guy is a young player. 3-3, not bad. Yuze is a young player. 3-3, not bad. Valerii is not that old either, but Valerii is already one of the top players. So suffering 2 losses. Yeah, let me know. So if we are to rank Podpera, this is like a significant outperform. Normal perform for Andrii. Normal perform Kim Dohyup. Normal perform for Stanislaw. Unlucky. His SOS is high, so normal perform for him. Surma slight under, but he only lost to 1-3, so normal perform for Surma as well. So normal. So the 4 players are normal. Valerii counts as normal too. Lukas significantly outperforming. Ali, Jabarin 3-3, slight underperform. Good job these two, and the rest are probably did a fairly good job. 11s for the youngster. Young Samara 3-3, so same as Ali, Jabarin, so not so bad, although he's probably a bit disappointed at that. His compatriot Lukas Podpera came in first, so, and even Young Pro Pop was before him, so probably disappointed. Ben0 huge disappointment. Benjamin Tuber significantly outperformed. Good job there. Normal Cesari probably outperformed. I know he's like 5 to 6 down on KGS. Anyways, let me know if you guys liked my summary here. One big outperformer and a few normal performs. Don't tell Lukas I said he outperformed, he's gonna be mad. He's like, oh, what, Michael doesn't think I'm the strongest player in the world? Alright guys, this is the Prague Open, all the highlights there. I will see you guys next time on YouTube.